Happy Friday for this opening weekend of ski season. Phil Lindemann with your news from Avalanche Physical Therapy on Krystal 93. We are talking today with current school board president Kate Hudnut at the end of a volatile 4-year term.
I'm just dedicated to this work. I'll be completely honest with you. I'm really excited about the direction of our new strategic plan. We have, of course, an amazing staff throughout the district, and I've got skin in the game. I've got a teenager in the high school.
In this tenure, Hudnut has helped pass a contested equity policy, seeing 2 other board members resign, and would not go into detail about her most controversial decision, firing Dr. Marion Smith Jr. less than a year after hiring him.
It's a very delicate conversation. I have to be very mindful of the fact that we are talking about human resources best policies. We're talking about, people are protected under the law. It would be incredibly inappropriate for me to go outside of my oath of office to share conversations that happened in executive sessions.
So how will she bring stability back to the district if reelected?
I have an understanding of the policy, of the processes to get things done, how to organize and lead a meeting. I bring a great depth of community engagement, partnerships.
Running with the 4 for the Kids slate is Manuela Michaels, a native of Brazil, who knows students and parents need second language help.
I think some of those parents feel they're not receiving a lot of communication from the schools because they are a little bit afraid of, talking to the teachers and everything. So just make sure they have that resource.
Michaels and her running mates say the district is failing based on test scores, but she has not seen that in her own 2 children.
We have great teachers, and my kids don't have major struggles, but I make sure I help them at home. She
believes good parenting is part of quality learning, and that is why she is running for the board.
Having always the focus on the kids, what's the best for them, what's the best for our kids' education.
Find complete interviews with Michaels, Hudnut, and all 9 candidates on the Krystal 93 YouTube channel. Regular snow this week has fully contained the Ptarmigan fire. The last remaining firefighters went home yesterday, leaving behind a skeleton crew of 5. Fire officials host a public debriefing next Thursday, October 21st, 6 p.m. at Silverthorne Town Hall. They'll discuss what mitigation was done there on the fire. The U.S. Forest Service has plans for tree thinning at Heaton Bay, one of the most popular campgrounds on Lake Dillon. Clear cutting will thin dead and dying lodge poles, part of a 15-year project covering 10,000 acres across the entire White River National Forest. Learn more about plans for Heaton Bay this coming Monday, October 18th, from 2 to 4 p.m. at the campground off Dillon Dam Road. Also on the Forest Service docket is a 12,000-acre restoration project near Swan Mountain Road. Possible work there is clear cutting, road and trail improvements, habitat management, and restoration on Swan River and Soda Creek. Learn more next Wednesday, October 20th at the Dillon Ranger Station on Highway 9, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. In sports, the Avalanche play the Blues tomorrow at 7, and on Sunday, the Broncos face the Raiders at 2:25. And in local sports, Tigers football head coach James Wagner was on the Krystal 93 morning show today after a chilly week of practice.
If we want to be able to compete and play against a great program, we're going to have to be out there in whatever element it is. So, it was cold, but we still had to get some work done.
Tonight, the Tigers face Palisade away. Both teams are 4-2. And hungry to stake their claim on the division.
With those teams, they're trying to get 4 or 5 yards per play, and they're going to live with that all night long. And we got to be stout and know our assignments defensively in order to stop them.
Game time tonight is 6 at Stalker Stadium in Grand Junction. Summit High Girls Volleyball is playing a tournament at Battle Mountain today and tomorrow. And tomorrow, Summit Girls Rugby is at Air Force Academy for a Palmer Sevens tournament. And don't forget, opening day of ski season at A-Basin is Sunday, starting 8:30 a.m. with service on Black Mountain Express. Phil Lindemann with your news from Avalanche Physical Therapy on Krystal 93.